Hej! Hej! W dzisiejszym odcinku zaczniemy od sprawdzenia swojej poczty. Więc do nas napisał Lukan. Nadszedł czas, by wykazać się umiejętnościami pojedynkowania i przekonać się, czy masz szansę na reprezentować szkołę. Spotkajmy się tam, gdzie zawsze na finałową rundę skrzyżowanych różdżek. Aha, wciąż możesz korzystać z manekina treningowego. I napisała Natsai. Spotkajmy się w Dolnym Hogsfield. To pilne, muszę z tobą pomówić o Rockwoodzie i Harlow. Najlepiej zrobić to poza murami zamku. Wybierzemy się najpierw do Lukana, ponieważ dostaniemy zadanie Expellarimus, znaczy dostaniemy zaklęcia Expellarimus. A więc gdzie tutaj do niego najszybciej pójść? Zaczęło mi, czy nie? Grę już mam po aktualizacji, więc zobaczymy, czy jest poprawa z tymi klatkami, czy nie ma.
Hello, Lucan. Is the final round of Crossed Ones ready?
Big match today. It all comes down to this. The moment that we find out if your training and dedication is enough to win it all. Ready for a shot at glory?
I certainly am.
Brilliant. Are you dealing with a partner?
Yes, Natty.
Then let's get started.
We can make this a real victory.
That's the spirit.
You're better than that.
Confringo.
I'm the one. Leviosa. Incendio.
If that's all you've got,
Extendo. Leviosa.
Give him one more.
Incendio.
Potato.
Stupefy.
Confringo.
Incendio. Stupefy.
Come on.
Confringo. Potato. Stupefy. Incendio.
Act like a winner.
Confringo. Stupefy. Brilliant. Incendio.
There goes my wages.
Don't shy away, Nat. Some big hits that round.
What a victory! You've won the tournament!
I'm just pleased to have done as well as I did.
And we're pleased to have such a gracious champion. Now, to the victor goes the prize! And so it is my great honor to present you with this simple yet elegant token of supreme dueling accomplishment.
Thank you. It's been an honor.
You earned it. You are a duelist to be reckoned with. Now that we've definitively crowned the tournament winner, I suppose I should get back to my schoolwork. Wonder how my herbology plants are doing. I haven't tended them in ages.
Mamy to. Ale widzę, że jeszcze mamy coś tutaj do zrobienia. Wejdziemy w misję. Mamy tutaj uniknąć ataków przeciwnika, wykonując przewroty. Mamy wyprowadzić incendio.
Hello, Lucan. I'd like to practice with the training dummy.
Excellent idea. This time will be a bit more of a challenge. Ready?
That'd be brilliant.
Wonderful. I'll set things up. Remember to cast all the spell combinations before the dummy lands again. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know. Good one!
Incendio. Leviosa. Accio. Incendio.
Zamyślę się chwilę.
Incendio. Leviosa. Accio.
Z tym będzie problem, bo przekręcie słabo się ładuje. Ups, mój błąd.
Keep trying.
Accio. Incendio. Leviosa. Accio. Incendio.
Nicely done. Impressive wand work. I'd hate to face you in a duel.
Thanks, Lucan. You've been a great help.
Oh, stop. Don't make me blush. Seriously, well done. Training dummies will think twice before challenging you again. Even though you won the tournament already, I'm glad to see you haven't stopped training. Stay sharp, my friend.
Okej. Mamy technikę już opanowaną co do walki, ale i tak mi ta jedna misja nie daje spokoju. A może być pomocna. Przewodnik nas tutaj nie pokieruje. Pójdziemy na zielarstwo.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Zanim pójdziemy do Natsai, skoczymy na lekcję eliksirów, znaczy zielarstwa. Zanim pójdziemy do Natsai, skoczymy na zajęcia zielarstwa.
Good morning, Professor Garlic.
How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie. Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacula than the bouncing bowl. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug.
Quickly! Place your mandrake in the new pot and catch out the soil!
The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone. Now, for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting tables. You can all get started. I need to have a brief word with our new student.
Teraz chyba taki misjowy easter egg
I wonder if hippogriffs
do Harrego Pottera. Tam też na początku było właśnie z Mandragorem co związane.
I do wonder about Professor Fig. He's hardly ever in his classroom. Most strange.
Droga profesor Garlick, to bardzo miło z pani strony i do tego pamiętała pani, że najbardziej lubię truskawki. Słodziutkie, więc nic dziwnego, że mugole tak za nimi przypadają. Wszystko, co pani uprawia, zawsze jest najwyższej jakości, od lewizji po jeżyny. Mam nadzieję, że moja wspaniała rzecznicza co nieco się pod pani opieką nauczy. Lenora wręcz panią uwielbia, tak jak zapewne wszyscy uczniowie. Jak zwykle gorąco pozdrawiam, Eleonora Everlight. Zanim porozmawiam, to tutaj pozbieramy po cichu, póki nikt nie patrzy, jakieś roślinki. Ale już chyba wszystko zebrane.
Yes, Professor?
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful! A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement.
A więc mamy własny stoł.
Restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class.
Mamy nawóz, czy nie dostaliśmy nawozu?
Well done! Once it can be harvested, your dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Up these stairs will take us there, but your lead.
Jak mamy prowadzi, to sami byśmy trafili.
Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian! And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh, well, thank you.
I nearly put Sebastian in his place myself. Here we are. Home of the Chinese chomping Go on, grab a few of those cabbages. Just mind your fingers. I almost lost a thumb once. Don't worry, Nurse Blaney put it back on. Trust me, you do not want to go through that. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest. Look at that! They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that'd have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but... well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
I suppose they could prove useful outside of the greenhouse. Nothing wrong with a bit of backup, even if it is from a cabbage.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
Coś tutaj się nam pojawiło, czy tylko taki dźwięk był? No ale fajne kapusty. Zapewne kilka razy ich użyjemy. A więc wracamy do naszej profesor Galik.
Reminder as to why we should always wear our dragon hide gloves. I shall end our lesson here. Terribly sorry, Mr. Claw.
I attended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
Hope those mandrakes are really relishing their new pots. Only cost me my damned hearing.
Chwilę zaczekałem, żeby sprawdzić, jak to wygląda, jak ta roślinka wyrasta, więc to wyglądało mniej więcej tak. A czyli klikamy F i mamy kolejną roślinkę. A tymczasem udamy się na zajęcia z eliksirów. Zanim rozpocząłem misję, rozejrzałem się po sali eliksirów i znalazłem taką notatkę służbową. Temat: Borgin i Barks. W sklepie Borgina i Barksa dochodzi do zwiększonej aktywności poza zwyczajowymi godzinami pracy, szczególnie bardzo wczesnym rankiem, kiedy na tyły sklepu docierają podejrzane zestawy. W oparciu o posiadaną wiedzę na temat reputacji sklepu zwiększamy liczbę Aourów, jaka będzie obserwować ten przybytek. Wyznaczono od Ciebie do tego zadania. Oczekuj na dalsze rozkazy. Pora rozpocząć naszą pierwszą lekcję miksturu profesora Sharpa.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wiggenweld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wiggenweld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wiggenweld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin. Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous.
Na pewno mamy idealny strój do ważenia mikstur.
I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Aourus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippin's, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time round.
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumors of...
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
He did say that. He wants me to get more ingredients to brew another potion.
Brilliant! You, my friend, have been presented with an extraordinary opportunity. You remember me, don't you? Gareth Weasley.
Ah, yes. We met in the common room.
Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Aourus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
I'll get you the Fwooper feather, as long as you're certain Sharp won't miss it.
I assure you he won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
Remember, precision is key when brewing potions.
Coś czuję, że będzie poważnie nabrojone.
Keep your potion stations organized and free of clutter.
Here's the Fwooper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you! This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Aourus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
A więc naszego
Should you
stanowiska.
chop the Dittany or crush it? The wrong answer could result in the unfortunate loss of your eyebrows.
Czyli to jest takie uproszczone później, jak już chcemy kolejne miksturki robić. Eliksir wzmacnia obronę osoby, która go wypije, czyli kamienna skóra.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and that's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to. Ah! Get it! Oh! Dragon Duck! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again. Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well.
I brewed an Edurus potion, as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
I'm not sure what you're talking about, Professor.
You will not earn favor with me by failing to take responsibility for your actions. I suggest you heed my warning. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical, given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all. I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
That was an interesting class.
Thanks to you. Wasn't precisely what I had in mind, but it was still brilliant. I appreciate your help. I hope Sharp wasn't too disagreeable when you handed in your potion. Heard him talking about taking responsibility.
Professor Sharp was annoyed, but we sorted it out. No harm.
Cheers to that. He probably had a good chuckle after we left. Sharp may seem gruff, but I'd bet a few galleons he blew up a potion or two in his day. Best be off. Next time we talk, I promise. Fewer explosions.
Zanim ruszymy dalej z przygodą, to pozmieniamy niektóre rzeczy, które mamy ubrane na sobie. Więc tutaj mieliśmy lepsze rękawiczki. Lepsze okularki mamy dużo. +1 za zmianę czapeczki. W zasadzie tylko kolorkiem się różni. Mamy nowe uchwyty różdżek. O, ta jest fajna. Niebieska. Tutaj musimy bić 12 poziom, żeby ją odblokować. Nową szatę. A więc już kilka rzeczy sprzedałem u naszego handlarza Czajala.
Hello, Mr. Semi.
What can I do for you?
Ale chwilę z nim porozmawiamy.
Any whispers going about the town?
There's a thief on the loose by the name of Katrin Haggerty. She's an ashwinder. She's stealing everything that's not nailed down, and people have had enough. Katrin's hiding in a camp just southwest of town.
Can you tell me a bit about yourself?
Oh, let's see. Well, I am Lower Hogsfield's preeminent potioneer, but I was once a lowly Hogwarts student like you. In fact, I'll give you the Hogwarts discount. It's the standard price. My prices are low enough already, you see.
What do you have for sale?
I sell only potions and their ingredients. If you can't fix it with a potion, then it's best left broken, I say. My ingredients are all local to this area, and my potions are brewed to keep you healthy and safe.
That will be all. Thank you for your time.
Okej. Po prostu rozmawialiśmy z naszym sprzedawcą.
Never thought Ramrock's loyalists would go this far.
Teraz porozmawiamy z Arnem.
Pardon me, is everything all right?
Hardly. I've just lost my business and almost my life. You'd best look elsewhere for wares. I've nothing to sell now. I never thought it'd come to this. Be on your guard. Ramrock and his loyalists will spare no one.
They attacked you.
Oh, Ranrock has no patience for goblins who won't join him. While I too would like to see goblin kind treated by wizards as equals, bloodshed is not the answer. When I said as much, they turned on me, struck me till I nearly passed out. Took my carts, my belongings, even that which is most precious to me, my paintings.
Has Ranrock's lot ever attacked you like this before?
They've been taunting and threatening me for a while now. But they've always believed that violence is the only way to get what they want. Things have taken a much darker turn of late. Ramrock is getting more powerful, and his loyalists know it. They feel untouchable. Ramrock assumed that all goblins would agree to follow him, but he was wrong. Many of us would like a diplomatic end to the discord with wizard kind.
You mentioned that your paintings were taken. Are you a painter?
I am. It's my calling, though most would think it an unusual path for a goblin. Most of my family work in metal, or associated with Gringotts. I'd wager my finest brush that Ramrock's lot have no appreciation for any of my work, and it'll be tossed aside for kindling. Without my carts and my livelihood, who knows when I'll be able to paint again?
I'm sorry this happened to you. I shall certainly keep an eye out for your carts.
That is very kind of you, but I think they took them to their camp southwest of here, just past some ruins. Too dangerous to try and retrieve them. I did enchant the carts to return to me if I ever lost them, however. Slim though the chances may be, I'm holding out hope that some of what was taken is returned to me. It was nice meeting you. I wish it had been under better circumstances.
Zobaczmy, gdzie mamy te wozy do uratowania. Kawałek drogi stąd jest. Więc przejdziemy się, zobaczymy.
After what Ranrock did to that goblin banker at Gringotts, I shouldn't be surprised at what happened to Orn.
Incendio! Revelio.
Wózka czarnego hybryckiego. Czarny hybrycki to olbrzymi smok osiągający do 9 metrów długości. Ta duża, twarda łuska pochodząca od jednej z tych istot należy do najcenniejszych przedmiotów, jakie Archiblikli trzyma w swojej kryjówce.
Revelio.
Past the ruins. I'm on the new track. 8 legs is simply too many.
Revelio.
Czyli są takie nadproste wyzwania do zrobienia.
An encampment. This must be it.
Okej, jesteśmy przy obozie.
Reminds me of the time I nearly fell out of a cart at Gringotts.
Looks as if there's more than one way to enter.
Arn will regret not joining us. If he doesn't come round now, he'll be made even more of an example. This will not go well for you. I should have been your step.
How many of you are there?
Shut down.
I feel as though you're up to the track. If only Ranrock were here.
That was meant for me.
You won't get away with that.
You won't stop me. Was that your best? You are but promoted.
Won't get away with that. Ranrock won't let stop. Are you quite finished? No, that's better begin. That's what's up. Ranrock will lead us.
Yes.
O, mam zrozumienie, że tak jedno zdanie.
That was unimpressive. I should have been your death. What an unfortunate end for you.
Półtorej minuty to zadanie zrobić? Na tym poziomie chyba nierealne.
You don't believe you can defeat me, do you?
Nie ma żadnych schodów.
Ranrock will unite us.
Zapomniałem o kapustach, że je mamy.
That was quite something. Now, free those carts.
Okej, mamy to.
Quite an enchantment. The carts are returning to Arn.
Pozy znalezione. Jak już tu jesteśmy, to posprawdzajmy.
If you're here for my wares, I'm afraid I still don't have my carts.
Wróciliśmy do Arna. Zdajemy mu relację.
Arn, I have good news. Your carts are on their way back.
I don't know what to say. Any hope I have of getting my belongings back was quickly fading. Ranrock's lot called me a fool for believing in the good in wizard kind. Thank you for proving them wrong.
The ones I faced were determined to make things difficult.
Oh, I'm glad you're all right. Oh, I can't wait to have my things back, especially my paints. You know, you've inspired me. I've been dealing with witches and wizards for years, and we've always got along just fine. Perhaps my next piece will be a tribute to all that is good between us.
What a nice idea, Ron. I wish you luck with it.
Oh, I can't wait to get started. Thank you again for all you've done. All the best to you. Once my carts arrive, I'd be happy to show you my wares.
Chętnie zobaczymy później twoje towary. A tymczasem udamy się tutaj po inną misję poboczną.
Might I beseech you for some assistance?
Hello? Can I help you?
Oh, thank goodness. Yes. My name is Grace Pinch Smedley. Of the Bath Pinch Smedleys? I was hoping someone would come along soon. I was about to defy my father's wishes and would never have forgiven myself. You see, I need to retrieve something from the bottom of the lake. Might you be the one to help me?
Diving into the lake sounds like an adventure. Tell me more.
Splendid! Precisely the response I'd hoped for.
What do you need help retrieving?
Years ago, my grandfather, who fancied himself quite the astronomer, set sail from Hogsmeade Station for what was meant to be a quick stargazing cruise with my grandmother. They never returned.
I'm so sorry. What happened to them?
We can't be sure. We only know that neither they nor their boat made it back to shore. They were presumed drowned. Father was so distraught that he forbade our family from setting foot on or in the Black Lake ever again. A treasured family astrolabe vanished with them that night. If you could dive down and retrieve it, I may be able to bring my father some peace.
You seem to think I might have heard of the Bath Pinch Smedleys. Why would I know of your family?
That's like asking why the sky is blue or grass is green. The Pinch Smedley name is synonymous with intellectual curiosity. We are known for our contributions to science and art. I'm surprised you haven't heard of us, frankly. But with all I plan to discover about the world around us, those that don't yet know the name certainly one day will.
What exactly is an astrolabe?
It's an astonishing ancient navigational tool. Essentially a handheld model of the universe. It's mainly used for studying the stars, astronomical pursuits, but it has nearly 1,000 uses. Fascinating device. Sadly, I'd imagine it's rusted beyond repair now. Still, we'd love to have it returned to us. It would be like getting a bit of my grandparents back.
It sounds dangerous, especially for something of mere sentimental value.
I understand. But I'd be forever grateful. Of course, you may discover much more than the astrolabe. Anything else you found would be all yours. I've cross-referenced the vessel's last alleged location against the lake's topography, depth charts, and tide schedule. My best guess is that it's just over there, about a furlong from the dock. It would be wonderful to have my grandfather's astrolabe back. I do hope you find the astrolabe. It would mean so much to our family.
It sounds as if her astrolabe is just northeast of the dock. I should dive down and see.
Gra zleciła nam znalezienie astrolabium, które znajduje się pod wodą. Tylko tutaj tej wody kompletnie nie widać. Lumos widzę, że też nie działa. Przez ten brak wody myślę, że to zadanie będzie dużo mocniej uproszczone.
This must be where the Pinch Smedley family astrolabe is. I should let Grace know that I found her family astrolabe.
I trust you didn't find the dive too terribly difficult.
Hello, Grace. I followed your bearings on a dive in the Black Lake.
Oh, how incredible! Did you find the astrolabe?
I did. I hope it makes your father happy.
It will. I can't wait to see his face. Thank you so much for doing this for me, and for my family. You do well to keep an eye out for more spots to dive. A diver of your caliber is certain to find all sorts of things down there. Thank you again. And I do hope you keep diving. You certainly have a knack for finding treasure.